Chapter 4: The Frogs and the Friends. Look at the two pictures. Who do you think behaves in the right way? The first picture shows us something, and the second picture shows that loud music can disturb a person who is studying, so the friends put the loud music off. But in the first picture, the friend who is studying and the other friends, they are playing loud music in spite of the friend wanting them to put off the music. So you will tick the picture which is showing the good behavior. Now we come to the story The Frogs and the Friends. This story is about three children. Their names are Venu, Runa, and Asma. We will read here how they learn to care about the animals. Now I will read the first paragraph of the lesson and then proceed to the explanation. So let us start. One day, Venu, Runa, and Asma were playing near a pond. They were throwing stones into the pond. Every time a stone hopped and skipped on top of the water, the children squealed happily and clapped. Now, what does this paragraph tell us? We read here about three children. They are friends. Their names are Venu, Runa, and Asma. Where were they playing? They were playing near a pond. And what were they doing near the pond? They were throwing stones into the pond. There were stones around or close by to the pond, and they were picking up those stones and they were throwing it inside the pond. Every time they would throw the stones, and every time the stone hopped or fell into the pond, the children squealed happily and clapped. Squealed, what does squealed mean? Squealed means to make a loud sound out of joy and happiness. So every time the stone fell into the pond, they shouted or made a loud noise and clapped and felt happy. So now let's proceed further. In the pond, there lived a family of frogs. The frogs were frightened by the stones that flew thick and fast on the water. They were afraid of getting hurt and remained hidden below the surface. But the baby frogs were getting hungry and tired, hiding in the pond. Now, what happened? These children were throwing the stones into the pond. But children, in the pond, there are some animals also there. There are fish, there are frogs. Okay. So in this pond particularly, there was a family of frogs. Like we have Papa, Mummy, and the children. So there was a family of frogs. Mummy frog, father frog, and the children, baby frogs. The frogs were getting frightened by the stones that flew thick and fast. What does thick and fast mean? Means they were coming into the pond, or those children were throwing those stones into the pond very quickly and in lots of numbers. A lot of stones they was throwing into the pond. So these frogs, they started getting frightened. They started feeling very afraid of the stones that were coming into the pond so quickly and in so many numbers, because they could hurt them. You would get hurt if anyone was throwing stones at you. So also these frogs were feeling scared. They were very afraid of getting hurt, and they try to remain hidden below the surface. What is the surface? The top layer of the pond. So, but then for how long could they stay inside? The baby frogs, they were feeling very hungry and they had to come out. And they were feeling very tired also staying inside. You don't feel want to, you also must be feeling like going out and playing. Similarly, the baby frogs also wanted to come out of the pond and jump around and play around. But they were feeling scared because of the stones, and so they couldn't come out, and they were feeling very tired and hungry, and they were hiding inside the pond. Now we turn to the next page. At last, one of the frogs, the oldest and bravest, put his head out of the pond and said, "Oh, please, dear children, stop your cruel play. It may be fun for you, but it can hurt us." Venu, Runa, and Asma felt ashamed. "We are sorry," they said. "We only thought about our game. We did not think about the animals living inside the pond." Okay, so now what happened? At last, the oldest frog, the eldest probably, the father frog came out. He was the bravest, he was Papa Frog, na? And he was the oldest. So he put out his head out of the pond and he told those children, "Please, oh dear children, please stop this cruel play." What is cruel play? What does cruel mean? Unkind. Unkind because that game of throwing the stones can hurt someone else. So it is being cruel. The frog said to them, "It may be fun for you, but it can hurt us." See children, if we throw stones, maybe we are having fun at throwing stones somewhere here or there, but you never know, that stone may hurt someone. So that play of yours or that game of yours which you are enjoying, maybe the other person or someone else may not be enjoying. Sometimes people throw stones at animals, dogs at the road. It may be maybe an amusement and enjoyment for you or for that person who's throwing the stone, but for that animal it can get hurt. So the frog told them, "Stop doing this cruel game. You are having fun, but we can get hurt." And right enough, Venu, Runa, and Asma, they felt very ashamed. They felt really bad for doing something that was wrong. So, now what did those children say? They said, "We are sorry." They realized their mistake. They understood that the game that they were playing was only fun for them. And they realized that they were not thinking about the animals that were inside the pool, in the pond. So they said sorry to the frogs, and they said that, and they felt that they should not be playing games like that, which would only be fun for them but not for the other person. So children, what do you understand by this? That anything that we do, we should think about the other people also. Even if it is a game or anything that we are doing, if it hurts someone else, we should stop doing that. Okay? So now I hope you all have understood the lesson, the frogs and the friends. Now you should sit and read the lesson at least 2 times. Okay?